Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the clean of heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." The Gospel of the Lord. Next to the resurrection that we celebrate on Easter Sunday, I think All Saints' Day is one of the most optimistic celebrations in the church year, because we take a good hard look at what we hope will be our destiny, that we want to be holy as God calls us to holiness. We might ask ourselves the question, what does it mean to live a really good life? What is a good life? And I suppose there's all kinds of measures for that and standards. Of course, Jesus lays out today the Beatitudes, and we have the heritage of the church, which looks so carefully at the virtues of people who have lived before declaring them worthy of our example. Our giving the saints honors does nothing for them. They already have the greatest honor that they can have. But it helps us to discern a little more carefully what it means to live a really good life, and to measure our life against that kind of goodness, and to be challenged by all those things that kind of distract us from a holiness of life. But today, we honor those who in each and every age have met certain needs in the church. In the early church, of course, it was the martyrs. This was the feast, initially the Feast of All Martyrs, but other talents and gifts were needed in the church and came at the right time. We have not only the martyrs, but the mystics and the monks, people like Teresa and Francis, and all those who were founders of religious orders. We have the scholars like Aquinas and Anselm and Bonaventure. We have the social worker saints like Mary Seton, and we pray one day Father Nelson Baker, and so many who have moved the church forward. And in any age, there are those same aspirations to holiness, and hopefully we all have them. Saint Bernard of Clairvaux helps us to reflect on the optimism of this day by reminding us, recalling the saints arouses in us a desire, a longing to join their company, to share their citizenship in heaven, to be with them. The saints want us to be with them. There is no danger in setting our hearts on glory. Let us long for the things of heaven. Let us long for those who are longing for us. Hasten to those who are waiting for us, and ask those who look for our coming to intercede for us. We should not only want to be with the saints, we should also hope to possess their happiness. May God fill us with great hope this day that God's victory continues to be played out in the lives of the saints, and hopefully in ours as well.